Hi, welcome to Self Discovery Support. This is going to be a pick a card reading on our ongoing theme connections and relationships. But today I'm going to do you and them. So I'm going to do a little pull on your side and then their side, and you will be able to tell if you are on the you or if you're on the them side, right? Based on what comes up. Sometimes the things will seem similar, but often it's maybe because people are actually going through similar things. All right, and we don't see it often. But all right, so today we are going to be using the what is this deck? The Tarot of the Souls. The Tarot of the Dance of Souls, right? That's what you're looking at here. We're also going to be using the Everyday Enneagram deck and the Zodiac Tarot, the Pocket Zodiac Tarot. All right, so I'm going to give you a few seconds and please choose what you would like to, what group you'd like to go with, right? A, B, or C. All right, there you go. All right, so we're gonna start with group A right now. All right, group B, that's you. Group C, that's you. Group A, you have this Pope card. Now, normally, right? Normally, this card is something to do with it's connected to the Hierophant, but it's number 5, and it can be talking about something that is kind of set in stone, but also a commitment, a contract. But it's also something here of like spiritual realization. And especially this one, I like to think of it as realizing something that might be like, I don't know, ancient wisdom, something like that. So this is an energy here coming up for you both. All right. So we'll see how that relates to things shortly. All right. So let's get the them side. The them side. All right. What's group A's person going through right now? All right, so we have these cards here. Let's look at them. All right, yeah, okay. So group A, your person here is somebody that I think is struggles sometimes with vulnerability. They might have, especially when I look at this card, this could be somebody that would have gained their early formative experiences in some kind of system. It feels like, I mean, we all have like a family system, but maybe something like church, something like a religion of some kind. They have a particular set of beliefs that come from a particular kind of systemized or institutionalized way of thinking. That could even just be like patriarchy, right? It could just be colonial thought. And we're getting a little bit complex here, but it's somebody that has a lot of their inner beliefs about who they are from this type of system. And it feels like what they learned and how they've been conducting their life is to be kind of more closed off, to be like withheld. This person could have low self-esteem. This person, ooh, low self-esteem, but with like a outer ego is what comes through. Kind of like I'm not gonna say that. Um, they're gonna hate the zodiac sign is gonna hate me, but it's like a Leo energy. Like especially if you have like Leo and Cancer, like that type of energy. Um, but it doesn't have to be. It's just what I'm picking up. But it's also somebody that um they hold on to their emotions. They don't kind of share easily the things that they're going through. This is somebody that might think that vulnerability, like being intimate in a kind of emotional way, is difficult because I don't know if they saw this growing up, but yeah. And also, it's in a way, it's like they could appear very confident. I was thinking this person could be a great example of a particular type of person in your society. So, like, I don't know, the confident man, for example, or like the strong woman type of thing. But they have that outward kind of face of, I'm confident. I feel like also this person could need a lot of people around or to be validated, but there is a like they're protecting a whole lot inside. So if that sounds like your person, group A, um, this is what I have for you. This is your reading. Let's get a little bit deeper. Okay. Why? Okay, tell me more about that. Okay. You know what? This person feels. I think this person keeps their emotions in as a way of keeping a boundary with people. It's like they haven't quite learned how to set healthy boundaries. So the big boundary for them is like, my emotions, nobody's getting in. Nobody's going to know my inner kind of thoughts. Oh, okay. Your person also comes across as a kind of King of Wands energy, which is this kind of fiery, confident, bold energy, but somebody that could sit more in. I was going to say sit more in conflict, but it feels like they avoid conflict. This could be somebody that wants to be adored and never scorned, never at odds. So if you have some kind of conflict with them, they're not going to deal with that well. It feels like they may hide away from it. This is also somebody that could have a feeling that they want to chase what is like real, like material, what is like a surety for themselves. So, like, really focusing on maybe like a business or money or career. And it feels to me like, I don't know, it's like that CEO, salaryman type of archetype. I don't know if you know what I mean. If you watch C dramas, is that type of energy. They know that. They feel that that is something that they are preoccupied with. And they could feel like to not have resources is a kind of weakness. Like they could really see that as something that's a weakness for themselves. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is like what your person's giving off. I want to see what you are giving off. And then we're going to get advice and zodiac signs for you. Okay, how are you showing up in relation to this person? Ooh, all right. You come across as somebody who's like high achieving. You know what you want. I get like Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn type of vibes off of that. But it's you're probably quite creative. You're probably ooh, you could be involved in doing things that you see as benefiting the bigger picture. So you, while this person is focused on like finances or career, gaining money, gaining resources, and really not opening up to much more, you are thinking of yourself as like you have these gifts, you have these talents, and you want to use it to heal or help the world. So it feels like light worker energy as well. Okay, you two are like coming up as really different. Okay, I see you as a workaholic. This is the you side, but you can put yourself wherever you need to. Yeah, I think you could be somebody that you get quite lost in your work. You could work in the creative field. And the thing that comes through here is like you're independent. Like your person tends to need people around to validate and their flow with people or their command with people is important to them. You know, because you have such a kind of drive or passion, you can kind of go on your own and do what you're doing. I get Aquarius vibes as well here. Yeah. All right. So, and this comes up in your underneath here. You could feel like you've had a rough time with people, like not knowing who you could trust. I think if you are like in this creative, like you want to make the world a better place type of energy, you could feel like people can take advantage of you in a certain way. All right. And so when I think about that, I was like, what's the issue here between the two of you here? All right. And you could see that coming. It's like somebody is hiding their emotions or hiding how strongly they feel, and there's regret here. It feels like there's a return or some kind of communication that's coming in for you. There's our King of Wands, right? I just knew that this was going to come up in this reading. Three of Cups, somebody wants to reunite, and I do feel it could be your person. I do feel it could be your person because of the profiles that we've gotten, the energy that we've gotten here. Yeah, advice for you. Okay. Now, we've identified that you could struggle to kind of trust this person, struggle to trust any potential partners. With this Nine of Wands, it does say that, okay, acknowledge when things have been hard on you in this connection, but also if you are wanting to find ways to make this work, it's not all on you, but you may want to give it another go. You could, right? It feels like you two are very different, and it can create these tensions. I could see your very strong personalities, very set in your ways. And so for you, it feels like if this person comes around again, you could try this again if that's what you want. Take note of what your person's doing. So you have to be maybe a little bit more watchful. And when I say that, it means you're somebody that could take your eye off the ball once you're like, okay, I like them, that's it, but you do with this, especially with this type of person, your person has a very strong and particular way of seeing things and doing things. You want to um, make sure you just kind of remain discerning about what's happening, right? Um, you don't have to do this, but it just feel like these are ways that you could. The Pope does, it confirms to me like this is some kind of spiritual experience. What I mean by that, it's like a higher education for you and for them. It's like you both are so different that you are trying to learn from each other. All right, so that is what I have for you. You've gotten, um, there was a lot to find out about your person here. All right. Zodiac signs of your person: Libra, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Yeah, it's all the signs I would have thought. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Group A. Let us move on to Group B. All right, Group B. So we're gonna get your person first, and then we get you. All right. So for Group B, please tell us what's happening with their person. Okay, please. Okay, one by one. All right, so Group B, your person could be somebody that experiences anxiety. Maybe they don't make enough time for themselves. Um, this is somebody that likes to be like a worker. They're always busy, always doing something here. Your person could also be, it makes me think of that role of like being placed as a helper. Like they're always doing something and maybe something for others. Maybe your person could be quite worn out in terms of in life, in terms of something like burnout. I think your person could be somebody that has experienced a burnout before, or could be kind of going through that where they're struggling to balance time for themselves with other people's needs. Your person could be somebody that works in a helping field, or a caring field with this support card, like a nurse or a therapist or a counselor, social worker, teacher. um, care or aid, nursing home, something like that, where they take care of people. Okay, what else? Okay, your person is like, I get like a real Queen of Cups energy from them, very kind of loving or supportive. Um, there is this person could feel like the thing that they crave in life is through helping people, but it's almost like a kind of unhealed thing where it's like you need to help people to get this kind of validation for yourself, and it is not creating joy for them the way they are doing it. I think this person is learning how to like just be with themselves. Your person also seems like really like chill. Like the main thing that they want is to bring calm to people. So your person could have that kind of aura. And we do have them as like the peacemaker or the mediator as well. So yeah, it's somebody that when you're around them, they feel like they harmonize with you and harmonize your life in certain ways. Yeah. Okay. So the main thing I see with your person is that they could be overdoing it. They could have been overdoing it, prioritizing that, and they're at a point where they're needing to like understand that they can't save everybody. They have to like be in their own they have to do something for themselves. All right. So that's where your person's at. Let's see where you're at. Ooh, okay. And your person could have been playing that role with you as well, like being, ooh, a mediator. All right, we need to. Your person could also be a mediator. I know that that's an actual career path as well. All right, so it says for you. Mm, okay, so you could be you're somebody that you could be wanting to get into a relationship that is feeling like safer to you. You could feel like, you know what, it's a time in my life where I just want to be around people I can trust. And if this is your person that you're thinking of, it does seem like they're a good person for you. Like that would be a good match. Um, However, there's two things here. Your person needs to be able to create time for themselves so that they can have something to give to a relationship. It feels like because they feels like they give a lot of their energy out to people, to other people. For you, I think you could have been hurt before Group B. You could feel quite like it's hard to trust people, and so therefore, what you do is you probably put barriers up with people. Now you can tell me, Group B, if you fall on your person side or them. It can be either way. um but whoever this is on this, in this row, it's somebody that is guarded. It's somebody that doesn't let people in normally, or it's hard to. It's somebody that does experience a lot of emotions internally, and it feels like is needing an outlet. If that's the case, this person up here could also be really good for that, because this person is actually really like calm, patient with you. And the other thing is you could have been it feels like you're trying to manifest the love that you want, or the relationship that you want. But here's the thing, Group B, I'm just gonna say, whoever this is down here, if it's you or your person, they would need to learn to be a little bit more vulnerable, because here's the dynamic I'm seeing is that this person up here is a giver. And while you're not necessarily a taker here, it's that you might be more closed off And so it's almost like water on a surface that can't absorb water, right? Like plastic. It's like all that they're giving is just running away. And so it's almost like wasted resources or wasted energy. If water goes onto earth, which is something that can absorb the water, then you have like something that grows, right? You have plants, you have trees, etc. It's kind of like that. And I feel like intuitively that is the advice that comes out for me here for you. But let us see what is the situation or the issue here with you two. Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords. Okay. All right. And there's the Hierophant. Um, all right. So there is attraction. You two are somehow attracted to each other. You could be very attracted to this person. Um, I'm using this as you, this person here. Um, but you could be a little bit kind of anxious, or you're overthinking, what if this person like says something harsh to me? Because I do see that vulnerability is a thing, right? Or maybe vulnerability connects to like rejection, like fear of rejection. And somebody here's a truth teller. Maybe it's your person up here. You know what? Your person also, I think, doesn't stand for foolishness as well. They want to live their life in a certain way, and that's the way that they are going to do it. All right. The other thing here is, what is the issue? There's somebody wants commitment in this situation. I think it could be you. It could be your part, could be both of you, but nothing is happening. So this almost feels like, ooh, I get it. I get it. You'll do a reading and it's always like a light bulb moment. Your person is in need of you as a supportive role to them. That's actually how you two might connect in a stronger way. You could be worried, or whoever this is down here, person B, could be worried about um, how they will go further, how they will go deeper past this stuck energy. Because I do see that there is a want of like a relationship commitment type of thing, wanting to be optimistic about that. I think that your person seems like somebody that has like a major role in the community. They could be like, in if you think about archetypes, it could be like a healer. And actually, how you can show your support is actually your care, is actually to give them support in the work that they do. Okay, that's what I am guessing. Let's get advice though to confirm that. All right, so it feels like there have been tensions here. One of you could be a Leo. One of you could be a Virgo or a Libra or a Gemini. It feels like there's a need for you to it's like not put each other in this competition mode where it feels like for your person you could feel like you are second to the work that they do, and that could be triggering for you. For your person, it could feel like no matter what they pour out, it's not being received, or so it's learning how to figure out what the tension is about, and then righting that wrong, right? So maybe it's reflecting on how we can change things, because I do see that this Hierophant keeps lurking. It's somebody that maybe you are supposed to be in commitment with. Often I found this, somebody told me that like when they met their husband, they were so annoying to them. And that's how, like, eventually she knew that that was her husband, because it's almost like that person is meant to show you a lot of things about yourself. All right, let's pull the zodiac charms. Who could this person be? Your person. Aries, Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, so that is the energy that we're getting for you, Group B. All right, we're going to move on to Group C now. Y'all should tell me how you like these Enneagram cards as well. Like, did you like it? All right, so we have Group C now, and it's the Fate card. All right, so this could be, okay, I don't want to guess, but it feels like we're going to see what the meaning of it as we unfold this reading. But it does feel like there's something destined here, Group C. Let's see what is going on with your person here. All right, so let's take a look at this. You know what? Okay, your person, Group C, could feel like they what I'm getting is this could be somebody that struggles to know what they feel. You could feel like this person maybe is like I was like, I'm moving between like people pleasing energy, or like, yeah, I don't know. It's somebody that I feel like is very connected to like people in their energy. Like they're a social animal, but it's somebody that even though they're social, it's like many know you, but or many people know you, but few truly understand or see you. It's kind of that type of energy. Somebody that a lot of people know, but like not everybody gets to the inner heart of this person. Okay, let's get some more. I think your person's even evading me as well. Boundaries. Okay. Boundaries. This could be this person in Group A, in Group C could be related to the person in Group A. This is somebody that does not necessarily want to, you know what, they could feel like they get lost in relationships. They don't want to create conflict. So yeah, it is going towards that people pleasing energy here. This could be somebody that does not want to rock the boat with people. Conflict is difficult for them. it's like I get also like divine child or child divine type of energy, which is somebody that always is like they need to be adored, and they know that their feels like their role is to create joy amongst people. They don't want to be in the strife energy. They don't have good boundaries in relationships as well, because it feels like this person thinks that their role is to like please in whatever way, right? They could see like in a relationship, my role is to bring joy. In my friendships, my role is to be the light of the party or the life of the party. They might not necessarily be outgoing, but it's like they want to be light, easy in social dynamics. This person wishes they could be more vulnerable with you. Um, yes, this is a charismatic type of person. Yeah. Okay, so it's confirming that I am getting like fire energy again, um, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type of energy, but also maybe something like Cancer, Pisces as well, maybe some Virgo as well. Um, let's see about you now. Ooh, okay. All right. So you are somebody that both of you have like a real drive forward, whereas your person, it manifests itself in a social way. You are, it's like you have things that you want to uphold in your life. Yeah. There's things that you want to achieve, and it's not necessarily that you're independent, but um, you're very like you very stand by those core values very strongly. Even um, you could take on a lot more than you should actually with people. You could always be doing something out in the community because you have this strong drive. I think that maybe you are always trying to create that sense of stability for yourself as well. Whether you've achieved it or not, is maybe you never feel like you will achieve it, or you are, how to say, you know, that even people who are millionaires or billionaires can feel like they never have enough because it's just an internal feeling like the security that I'm seeking. I just keep going forward, and I tell myself that I'm doing it for a particular reason. But yeah, maybe it's more like busy work. So you are doing things out in the world. You do feel like your skills are needed. Yeah, okay. All right, you two I would say you two are kind of hard headed. Um, but with the fate card, it could feel like you're meant to meet because there's something that you're meant to achieve. This person is meant to teach you how to achieve things, how to be more sociable, how to be more dynamic. And you're meant to teach them how to like hold to their own core values, is what it feels like. Because I think your person could lean in a little bit too much to other people and get lost in that. All right, I want to see what the issue is here. All right, there is this devil energy. It feels like there is, again, there is attraction. Please check group B because I think something could be there for you. But it feels like we have been in this situation not opening up as much as we could. Somebody, one of you has probably been giving a lot more and the other person is like withholding. One might be more interested in stability, and the other person might be more interested in um, exploring like a more intimate or passionate side to the dynamic. And so it feels like the two things are maybe competing. Okay, I see that your person. Well, I could think it's one of you here. I think it could be your person here. Um, is really attracted. It's almost like they see themselves or what they could be in you, and this is you, the you side here, down here. Um, there is a lot of like unexpressed emotion, but this person is like trying to control that. It's like really trying to control it because it's almost like when they look at you, they see how controlled, how um like about yourself, about your life you are. And I think this person is trying to like rein certain things in as well. Okay. Yep. I asked what are they trying to hold back, and it's like Knight of Wands. It's somebody who's like, I have all the intentions, but I'm just not going. I really want to go towards this person, but I'm not going to. As I said before, there's a kind of hard-headedness in this dynamic. You two are very strong, strong-minded people. Each of you is like very probably a leader in your own circle, and it's like navigating that. This person's trying to hold back the way that they normally maybe approach people by taking it to a passionate place where they see like how you have like a strong set of like values that guide you, is what I see if you're this person. And while you are giving to them, you're giving to people in general, it feels like maybe you could be dissatisfied with the outcome here, the output. All right, what I see is kind of like a earth sign, fire sign type of dynamic where there's like it could be like Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type of energy. Um yeah, this is, you know what? This is somebody that's like, you know what? We are meant to work out together. And one of you is like, I'm really obsessed with this connection, and the other of you is like, I'm really dissatisfied with the way things are going. Um, but you two have some kind of thing that you're meant to. I hate to say karma, but like you're meant to cross paths. There's definitely something to learn from each other or work together in some way. Yes, as I said, work together. Here is the Three of Cups. But here's the thing, you two might need to like slow it down, put plans in place, like take it in a steady way, even though there's this kind of like excitement and drive to one of you at least. And I'm thinking it's this person up here, your person, is it's like take our time to like meld together so that this thing can actually have a good foundation here. Okay, so that is your reading. Group C, let's get the zodiac signs, I should say, connected to this for your person. Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, these could be the signs of your person, um, or just the archetypal energy. All right, so that is what I have for you. If you like this, reading, please do give a thumbs up and I will see you in another reading. I'll put the time codes up about 10 minutes after I end the live stream. All right, so take care. Bye.